Lovely people, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about another LED based device, and this is the Solawave by Acne 3-minute light therapy spot treatment. Now I have already done a review on the Solawave LED, the red light therapy wand, and LED is one of my favorite modalities to use in the clinic. So let's talk about the Solawave Acne spot treatment device. Let's get into it and we'll see exactly what this device is all about. So I saw this review on Harper's Bazaar all about this device, and like I said, I've already reviewed the Solawave red light LED wand. This is a device that is supposedly able to pinpoint breakouts. It combines red and light blue therapy in one device. It's very tiny, it's a really small device, so it's travel friendly, portable, you can use it everywhere, and it combines the benefits of red and blue light therapy to basically target the acne causing bacteria that can be responsible for breakouts, and also calm the inflammation and redness that's associated with a spot when you break out. So let's actually take a look at the website and see if there's any other details we can get about this device from the manufacturers. So on the Solawave website, they basically kind of break it down for you. It says it's preventing breakouts, it's a class 2 medical device, fights acne, only a 3-minute treatment, derm approved and portable. So it's $122, and the technologies that it says it uses here basically are including blue light therapy. So we know low-level blue light wavelengths are clinically proven to destroy acne-causing bacteria. It's non-invasive and it can prevent future breakouts by reducing sebum production, so excessive oil production on the skin. It also uses red light therapy, which penetrates a little bit more deeply into the skin to reduce inflammation and redness associated with acne, and it can also help to improve the appearance of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So if we actually take a closer look though, the specifications of this device, we can see that it really helpfully labels the wavelengths that it uses. So blue light wavelength is 415 nanometers and the red light wavelength is 630 nanometers. Now these are both the right wavelengths. If you're going to be choosing an LED device to use at home, there are a few parameters or kind of technical specifications that you should be looking for in these devices. And the first one is that wavelength is really important. So 415 for blue light, 630 for red light, they are the right wavelengths that are going to be getting you clinical results. These are the wavelengths that are used in clinical studies. These are the wavelengths that are associated with results that you can actually see in your skin. But it doesn't just come down to the right wavelength. There are other factors at play when it comes to LED devices at home, and we'll get into those a little bit later on in the video. So this is a really great systematic review, which is one of the highest levels of scientific evidence that you can get, because it looks at lots of different studies based on criteria that the researchers want to find out about a particular subject. So it uses information from multiple sources to really get to the bottom of a topic that you want to know about. So this topic is obviously relative to what we're talking about with this Solawave blue light device. This is the effect of blue light on acne vulgaris, a systematic review. So this, if we actually scroll down here to the section that it just explains it a little bit more, this has taken studies from all over the world, fitting criteria to actually look and see whether blue light therapy is beneficial for the treatment of acne. And we can see that there are various studies that are basically saying that the bacteria that are associated with acne development in the skin, it's called C. acnes, they produce these things called porphyrins, and basically they absorb energy from blue light and ultraviolet light. And the effect of blue light on acne treatment basically means that when this type of bacteria is irradiated with blue and ultraviolet light, what happens is that it causes a destruction of bacteria in the skin, because it produces free radicals, it produces something called a singlet oxygen, and eventually this leads to bacterial destruction in the skin. So that is why we're saying that acne can be successfully treated with phototherapy with blue visible light. And if we look on the electromagnetic spectrum, we can see that there is a whole range of wavelengths that are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Things that are all the way from X-rays, ultraviolet light, radio waves, and infrared radiation. the visible light that we see is made up of all of these wavelengths down here. And we can see that down towards the end, around the 400 nanometer range, this is where you're getting to the blue, and then any further than that, you're getting into ultraviolet radiation. This is the wavelength that is associated with destroying those bacteria that are going to be responsible for acne. Now, I think it's really important to have a look at the comparison between at-home LED versus in-clinic light therapy. So as you can see here, the main difference between an in-clinic panel and an at-home device is the joules of energy emitted from the device. So joules are basically how energy is delivered into the skin, and it's measured over an amount of time. And not all at-home devices tell you how many joules they can emit. So we don't know what dose or what kind of amount of energy we're actually getting into the skin when we're looking at the Solawave device. Really good look through the Solawave website to see if I could find any technical specifications for this device, actually telling me what amount of joules there were, how much radiance there was associated with this device, how much energy this device is able to deliver into the skin. And I couldn't really find anything that was detailing those specifications for this device. And it also, I thought, interestingly does say that it is an FDA cleared medical device. Now, FDA cleared is different to FDA approved. FDA approved means that it's a device that has actually been clinically tested and it can deliver the results that it says it can deliver. FDA cleared just means that it is safe to use on the skin, and it's safe to use rather than it actually being necessarily clinically effective. And I can't find any of the science from Solawave about the device specifically that they are using. I couldn't find any studies that looked at the Solawave device specifically. I mean, it's definitely at the right wavelength, and I think, you know, anecdotally, people have started to see results with this device. So I think that, you know, there could be some potential there, but I don't know whether or not I would necessarily recommend this over an in-clinic treatment for your acne, because I actually just don't know the technical specifications of this device and whether or not it has the science there to back it up, and in terms of results, whether or not it will be worth spending your money on. Now, if you've got $122 and you want to buy this device and you can use it consistently as part of your regular routine, then it could be something that you could see some benefits from. But at this stage, I'm going to stick to my in-clinic device. I'm going to definitely recommend, if you're struggling with acne, I would see a specialist. I would get some tailored advice to you. Make sure you're using the right skincare. Make sure you're using the right in-clinic treatments to really get on top of your acne and really help to improve it in the long term. So let me know what you guys think about this device. If it's something that you've used, have you seen any benefits with it? I would love to hear what you think about it. But otherwise, that is it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.